What is up, guys? Today I'm going to do a couple things. First and foremost, I play King. I play. I play Rise of Kingdoms. For those of you that do not know, and I don't expect any of you to know, just because it's not something that I announced yet on my channel. Rise of Kingdoms it's an online game. It's a mobile game. Um, that's really about it. It's a mobile game, a lot of fun. It's got some strategy in it, got some other things in it. I can make an entire video. I can probably make like at least 5 video. I can make an entire series just explaining stuff about this game. Like I can go into a lot of depth on everything about this game. And so I'm gonna really try not to do that just yet in this video, because specifically I want to talk about one thing. KVK just started in our kingdom, okay? KVK is kingdom. It's a kingdom versus kingdom event. It's 41 days long. Right now we are light versus darkness, okay? When it's light, anybody that's in light gets a buff. When it's dark, anyone that spawned in on like the dark side, dark team, gets a buff, and it goes back and forth. It switches. So obviously, when light has a buff and we're in the light team, we want to try to get our stuff done, and vice versa. When dark has their buff, that's when they're probably going to be pushing even harder, because everybody's pushing decently hard right now. KVK just started last night for me. Since I'm in America, a little bit of a different time zone, not UTC. I'm in Eastern Standard Time, so little bit of a difference. We have our guys hop in last night, already get our territory, already get all our stuff set up, all our building, all that stuff. But it's kind of a headache. It's kind of a headache, not gonna lie. Sorry if the mic's a little bit loud or not. So what I want to talk about more specifically is best way to grind honor. Honor in KVK is very important. The music might get a little bit loud, guys. Sorry about that. I don't know why it does that. Let me turn this down before. I already know it's coming. Oh, I already turned it down. Great. Cool. So honor is kind of like it's just kind of honor is like, it's just the way for KVK. It's the scoring system, at least in this section. The more honor you get, it's just competition. Is who gets the most honor gets the best rewards. For each rank, you get rewards for honor. Obviously, getting first, you get the best rewards. 600 hours worth of speed ups, just in individual rewards. Not even talking about Alliance and then Kingdom. I would say, especially if you're a free-to-play player like myself, your best bet is to count on your Kingdom to get rewards. Right now we're 6, not too bad, but not too great. 6 will get 60 minutes or 10 hours worth of 60-minute speed ups, a couple of these rewards, or a couple of these little resource tickets. Pretty good. 375,000, 3 of those. 500,000, 3 of those. That's not bad. It's really not bad. Now, preferably, I really would like to get these golden chest keys, but I just don't know. It just depends. It just started, so not everyone's on. Not everyone's gotten on yet, so it's kind of hard to say where this is gonna go. Alliance-wise, we're 35. I have no idea how we're gonna place. Probably not the best. We're definitely not the strongest alliance, but we're not the weakest either. We're decent. We're in decent standing, I'd say. But there's a lot of people that are gonna be putting a lot of money into this game. So things like individual and alliance is gonna be a lot harder. Like, let's face it. For individual, if you're not spending money in this game and you're not on it like all the time, there's no way you're getting even top 20. Even top 20. It'd be nearly impossible. You can do it, but it would just be I don't know how you would do it. I would like to tell you how to do it, but I really don't know how you would do it. I would imagine you would have to have lots and lots of hours in this game and be much farther, because progression with a free-to-play player is, of course, much slower. Now, there is ways to still have an accelerated progression just by doing the right things. I kind of messed up at the beginning of my gameplay. That kind of slowed me down a little bit, but then I corrected it, and it ended up helping me out. Because right now I'm standing at about 4 million and 4.5 million power almost. It's not bad for a free to play. I've only been playing with this account for maybe a month or two, month and a half. So 4.5 million in a month and a half worth of time playing on this account. It's really not shabby. It's not bad. Now, so let's get into the best ways to grind for AP, especially because I know a lot of people in my kingdom don't have a lot of AP, as we just finished with all the Marauders. We just finished the Marauder event. So we spent a ton of AP grinding out those Marauders, getting those rewards were so juicy. I mean, there was gems upon gems upon gems. Like for a free to play and having a ton, as me myself having a ton of just action points stored up. I mean, man, we just went ham. I got so much value out of that event. If you ever get the Marauder event, all right, before a KVK, like pre-KVK, it is so worth spending your action points on it. Okay, make sure you save your action points for those events and KVK events. So, not a lot of people have honor points in the kingdom right now, so I would recommend if you are low on action points, also AP action points, just if anyone doesn't know, I would recommend going strictly concentrating almost a lot of your energy with your alliance on barbarian forts. Reason being is because you will not get as many sorry if it's cut off, it's kind of, I don't know why it's cutting off at the bottom, but as you can see, progression as you go in higher and higher, all the way up I think to 10 on the barbarian forts, you're going to get more and more points. Now you're not going to get points as quickly as doing like the level 36 to 40 barbs if you have a lot of action points. Because I still have a decent amount of action points, so I'm probably going to be doing a little bit of half and half, going for some barbs and then also participating in a lot of forts. Now I'm still going to be concentrating in the forts just because it saves the most action points, and I'm not trying to go for top 100 in the individual honor points. So for me, there's no point in spending all those action points trying to get an insane amount of honor super quickly when I can still get a lot of honor just kind of pacing it out a little more. Because remember, this is 41 days long. This isn't an event that's done like a week, okay, or 3 days or 5 days like a lot of events in this game. This is 41 days long. So right out the gate, you don't have to worry, especially if you're not one of the top contributors like I'm not. So you don't have to worry about getting all, let's see, 56,000 AP within the first 24 hours of KVK even starting. Like, it's going to change. This is all going to change super rapidly when people get on. Not everyone's even logged on yet, so it's going to fluctuate quite a bit. And me even, I haven't even really touched my honor points yet. I just got on, KVK started recording. I'm like, all right, this is what we're going to do. Touched up with my alliance, hopped into Discord, got in the voice chat, talked to them for a minute, figured out what the plan is and what we're going to do. Then I'm like, all right, time to record my video, start talking about honor points. So if you have a lot of AP, I would recommend concentrating on level 36 to 40 barbs. You can't, even 26 to 30, if you can handle those. Like for me, I'm still decently low in power, only 4.5 million. 26 to 30 barbs is probably where I'm capping right now. Really isn't too much I can do about that. Or go in groups. Just like the Marauder event, we went in packs where you would meet up with your alliance members. Say we're going to meet up at this node or this spot. Send your army, send all 5 marches if you have them. Go out and meet at that spot, and then coordinate. Everybody attacks. Coordinate which barbarians you're all going to attack at the same time. That way you will still get the honor points, and you will take less damage. It's going to be spread out more among everybody's troops and not just yours. So if you can do that to get the level 36 to 40 barbs and you're trying to grind some honor points, hit up your alliance. Alright, see if anybody will do that with you. Otherwise, try to coordinate just doing barbarian forts. Now they haven't opened yet in the beginning stages of KVK, so we're strictly just doing barbarians at the moment. But as soon as they open, I mean, you really want to try to have somebody or a set group of people doing barbarian forts almost 24/7. This is kind of a little halfway video. I know it's kind of random, but it's kind of with Rise of Kingdoms, I just kind of record as things happen. So if you guys have any questions about KVK or any questions you have like on what you might have to do, what you might want to do, especially for free to play, seeing that I'm coming from that same position. If you guys have any questions, don't be afraid to ask in the comment section down below, and I will be happy to answer. But until then, I will see you guys in the next video.